making the right content to make money off your music. That is what most producers struggle with. In the last years, I have posted over 300 videos across all social media platforms with all type of video concepts. In this video, I will give you the video ideas that actually work to look professional, build a brand, and make money off your music. If you watch this video until the end, you will know 5 concepts that will bring your music career on the right track. I will not waste any of your time, so let's get right into it. The first content idea is pretty simple. It's a direct marketing strategy for your beats and other products. That means it has the potential to directly make sales when did correctly. You can also target different audiences using this concept if you shift your focus in the content production simply by highlighting different parts in the content production. So the first concept is what I call a beat or loop snippet. That means you screen record your DAW with the beat or loop playing and your face vibing to it. And I gotta be honest with you, just recording the DAW and not your face is not enough. It would be possible to not even record the DAW, but recording your face is mandatory for this. And I will tell you why. If you really want to build a brand, recording your face is mandatory. Imagine scrolling through your Instagram Explore feed and you see this reel of a beat snippet where someone just recorded his screen. You may like what you're seeing, but you don't hit follow instantly because it doesn't stand out that much. So you just keep scrolling, you lock your phone, put it away, and the day goes by. On the next day, you open up your Instagram app again, go to the Explore page and scroll through, and you see another reel with a screen recording of FL Studio where a beat is playing. If there is no face attached to it, could you now instantly tell if it's the same person or the same page you have seen a video of yesterday? I definitely couldn't. If there's a person vibing to his music, the chances are definitely better that I think I know this person from somewhere. Maybe I couldn't say directly that it is the same person as in yesterday's video, but I would definitely recognize the face. If the beat or the loop is good, I can better remember if I like the first one as well, and then the chances are higher that I hit a follow. Simple as that. That's also why Instagram pages like Nico Barons are so huge, because people see him and his studio setup and instantly know it's going to be a banger. That is what's called a personal brand. So get rid of that hiding behind a screen recording and show your face. So let's sum that up. The entry level of producing that type of content is definitely low. You just need a camera, which could be your phone, and the music itself, which if you see this video hopefully have as a producer. It also has a lot of potential to build a brand, and it's also possible to directly sell products. If people like what they see and you, for example, offer a loop kit or a drum kit or the beat itself, they will get in contact with you. Or if you attach a link to a website where they can get this loop or this beat, the potential to get sales out of this video concept is definitely given. Overall, I would give it a 4 out of 5 rating. The second video concept is the most popular among producers. And of course, I'm talking about type beats. In this video, I will not go in detail about the specific aspects of a type beat channel or posting type beats. If you are interested in how to grow a type beat channel and what you need to keep an eye on, you can check out the video description. There's a video link where I talk about everything that you need to know. Let's just talk about the pros and cons in terms of type beats as a marketing tool. Type beats are a direct marketing strategy as well. So if everything works out good for you, you can make sales right off the videos. To be fair, it's a very hard grind until you see results, and it's a tough market with a lot of competitors. That means it takes a lot of work for you to stand out, but maybe that's the journey that you want to take. If you want to follow me on my journey of becoming a full-time music producer by the end of the year and just live my dream, you can subscribe to the channel now so you don't miss any of my videos. The entry level of a type beat channel is low. You need no real skills beside making good beats. You can definitely build a personal brand through type beats if you land a placement or release songs, but in general, it's much more time consuming than the other concepts that I want to talk about later in this video and than the previous one. And as I mentioned, as in the first concept, it's also possible to directly sell products. It's the most obvious one, and there's also the reason why so many producers do it. I would not do only a type beat channel ever and just rely on posting type beats and selling beats through this method. In terms of a personal brand, I think the longevity is, it's super hard to build a personal brand just through type beats, but in terms of the money, it does have benefits for sure. For me, it's a 3.5. The third concept is one that I used as my main video concept for years. Other than posting type beats, if you use this concept, you will target a producer audience. I'm talking about tutorials and cookups. Tutorials and cookups are a great way to showcase your skills and to give other producers some different ideas and inspiration by simply showing your personal approach and workflow of your creative process. What I also like about tutorials and cookups is that you can do them as horizontal and vertical videos. A good example on how you can build an audience with vertical videos would be Really Beast. He has a lot of short form videos with a lot of views and gained over 100,000 subscribers, mainly using this strategy. When it comes to horizontal or long form videos, one of my favorite producers at the moment is Durkee. If you need inspiration on how you can do these type of videos in a good way, I recommend to check out those type of guys and see what they're doing good and what you like about those videos and implement those things into your own concepts. What I also recommend is to focus on a specific niche or style that has a lot of different benefits. First, YouTube likes experts. By posting tutorials and cookups in the same niche, YouTube will quickly realize that you are an expert in that niche. You will make it easy for the algorithm to know which people should see your content. But not only YouTube will recognize you as an expert, the producers that see your videos will as well. When it comes to building a personal brand, that is exactly what you want. And it is also possible to advertise your own products like drum kits, sound banks, one-shot kits, or whatever products you want to create. So let's sum that up. The entry level of cookups is medium. You need some sort of equipment like a microphone, a camera, and you need the skill to edit these videos. So there is a little bit more skill required than in the previous concepts. But in terms of brand building, it has more over 90 out of 100 brand value points. That's also why so many producers are able to make a living off of it. And it is also possible to directly sell products to the consumer. And you can indirectly make money off of partnerships or product placements. Overall, tutorials and cookup videos are a 4.2. The fourth video concept is the same as hosting type beats, but this time you are not targeting artists or rappers. This time you are targeting producers. It's a super effective concept if your music is on an intermediate level or higher. If it's below, it's hard to build an audience, but if you are good, sky is the limit. I'm talking about loop kits. If you are able to consistently post loop kits on YouTube or other social media platforms, it's a no-brainer. Put 5 to 10 loops in a pack and create a video where you briefly tease each loop so that people who click on the video exactly know what to expect. If you prefer to do this on Instagram, just create a slideshow. Also, collect the emails of the people who want to download your pack with a tool like Recognize or other tools so that you can send them more free stuff and also let them know when you got special offers on your paid products. If you want more free loop kits, I got them all linked in the description. You can check them out if you want to. If you like the quality and the style, you can also check out my Midnight Memories loop pack, which is only $5. It's also linked in the description. You do not only get a love for your small invest, you also support me. I definitely appreciate everybody who taps into my kits. But back to your kits, because I want to give you a gem on how to create unique artworks as well. You can use AI tools like ChatGPT, DALL-E or Midjourney to create unique artworks. I did it for my 2024 Stash drum kit as well, which turned out super fire. And you can also create unique graphic animations for the teasers for your loop and sound packs with an AI called Runway. So let's sum that up. The entry level of loop kits is medium. You need a certain level of skill to do it, but besides making the music, there is no other skill involved and you don't need anything else. In terms of building a brand, it is solid and has a lot of potential if you get songs and placements, but in my opinion, it's definitely not the best option if you want to focus on brand building. It is also possible to directly sell to the consumer and indirectly make money through collab sales or placement opportunities. I give loop kits a solid 3.7. The fifth concept is my favorite one and the one that I recommend to everybody. But before I get into it, let me know in the comments if you want a second episode where I show you more specific content ideas that you can use to make more money as a producer and build an audience. So the last concept that I want to talk about has the most potential in my eyes when did correctly. I'm talking about personal content. Documenting your journey as a producer is the most relatable thing that you can do, since we all go through the same challenges, and your personal learnings and your personal perspective just has so much value to every other producer that I just think it's the best video concept. That's why I keep my content as honest and as transparent as possible, and just tell you guys what's up in my life and in my music career and just take you guys with me. I just feel like if you follow the journey, you know what works for me, and the good thing about it is that I just talk about the topics that I'm interested anyways, so they are easy to make for me and it just feels authentic to me. But let's sum it up in terms of our criterias. The entry level depends on the topics that you want to talk about. You need some sort of experience to talk about certain topics, but there are also topics that don't require any experience. If you want to talk about making money as a producer, you need the experience. If you want to talk about your personal experience with music, with beat block, or your creative workflow, or what you do to boost your creativity, you don't need any experience to do that. That's why the entry level is medium low. In terms of building a brand, it's the best of all those 5 concepts, since personal content is good for a personal brand. The only thing that is pretty hard is selling products through personal content at the beginning. Personal content isn't good for the fast money, but it's one of the most sustainable ways, and in long term it has has the most potential. Because of the monetization aspect, it's a 4.5 for me. Otherwise, it would be a 5. But since this is a video about making money as a producer, I cannot give it a 5. But because of the longevity and the personal brand aspect, it's a 4.5 to me. And those are 5 content ideas that you can use to produce your own content and make more money as a producer. But if you tell me, bro, I need that fast money ASAP, then check out this video.